Hey everyone, my name's Manny, and this is going to be my recap slash review of Shadecraft #1. Um, Straight to the point. It's a great book. It's a perfect #1 issue. You get to learn who the character is, um, and you're excited for the next issue. Starting with this cover here, I personally like the white backgrounds of any cover. So the fact that it had it perfect. Um, I was actually not going to get this book, but I was peer pressured into adding it to into my pull list, and I'm glad I was. Um, so basically, the synopsis of it, real quick, is just Zadie is a high school student who has shadows following her and attacking her. Why? We don't know yet. Um, this book starts off with Zadie and Josh, one of her close friends, walking her home because it's late at night, and Josh basically says like, "Oh well, I had an ulterior motive to walking you home," and anyone would think that, oh well, two teenagers walking alone in the middle of the night, ulterior motive. Anyone would fall to that assumption of, oh, he wants to kiss her, he wants to ask her out, he wants to do something romantic, who knows what. So she jumps to that conclusion, and I gotta say, I mad respect for her, because she does the first move. She just jumps in, gives him a kiss, and he's like, I just wanted to get my Switch. He left his Switch at her house, and she, obviously completely mortified, runs away and goes home. And as she's walking herself home, um, those last few steps, she realizes that something's following her. So she turns around, and there's a huge shadow looming over her. It's about to attack her. She just kind of cowers, but at the last moment, her mom just turns on the porch light, and it's like, what are you doing? And she sees that there's nothing around her anymore. And my question here is, like, why wouldn't she say, like, didn't you see that I was attacked? Anything to say something about the attack. She just like runs in. She's like, I'm fine. Runs in, still kind of embarrassed about kissing Josh, but doesn't say anything. That's kind of weird. I understand also that that's like teenagers, right? But but yeah. So they go off to that, and then she does. In the next page, she's talking to her friend Kate, and she explains why she didn't tell her mom is because she's got a full plate already taking care of her brother who's in a coma, who was in a car accident and is currently in a coma. Um, the next question that got brought to mind here for me was, Kate is taking this very well. Zadie just told her, "Hey, I just got attacked by some shadows," and Kate's like, "Oh, that's cool. Why didn't you tell your mom?" Instead of just like, "Are you okay? Do you feel fine?" Little by little, she discovers that she kissed Josh. So she's like, "Oh, now it's kind of making sense why you're making up this story." And she's like, "Well, I'm not making it up. There were shadows attacking me." And then she sees, or she feels, a shadow about to attack her again. Instinct, she jumps and she saves Kate, pushes her out of the way. But then she discovers that it was a prank by some other high schoolers, and they got it on video. They posted it and everything, and she's embarrassed by it. She's like seeing that they're calling her Crazy Zadie and other names. But to me, I'm saying like, this video just proved that you're like a hero. Like in my train of thought is, you jumped in to save your friend, and that shouldn't be something to be embarrassed about. In the end, it's better that it was just a prank than an actual attack. But you kind of showed your true colors in that sense, and I feel like Kate should be very happy to have you as a friend. You know what I mean? Um, but it is what it is. She's talking about this video to her brother who's in a coma again, and she's kind of letting her feelings out, saying how she wants him to come back. She hates him because before he was the popular kid and she couldn't live up to that expectation, and now she's just known as the sister of the coma boy, and that's even worse. So she'd rather just be the sister of that really popular guy than that, and she misses her brother. But then her mom walks in, and she's like, "What are you doing here?" And I don't understand that reaction at all. Like, why would she be upset that her sister, that this Zadie is visiting her brother, even if it's in the same house and stuff? It looks like she's a little frustrated because she needs to take. The mom does all the heavy lifting on taking care of Ricky, her brother. Um, she's the one that has to kind of do all that hard work. Her dad's probably at work or something. They didn't really explain where he's at. And Zadie is a teenager. You don't want to put that burden on her, right? But her mom kind of lashes out at her for making a joke, but again, she lashed out initially because Zadie was in the room, and that's kind of weird. So that, I don't know, I'm getting kind of I'm suspicious of the mom, even though she seems like she's a good woman and all, but that was a little suspicious. I don't understand why she would be mad, but Zadie runs out, and she's in, for some reason I can't remember. Let me actually get the book here. She runs out. She's in the middle of the woods whenever. Yeah, she just ran out. Oh, she ran out because her mom was saying how Ricky is gonna come back soon, you know, and she's taking care of him until then, and she basically lashes out back at her mom and says he's never gonna wake up. He's not coming back. Runs away, goes out into the woods. She's crying, and then a huge shadow again takes opportunity to attack her, and this time there's no porch light or anything, and then another shadow comes in and saves Zadie, and Zadie's like, oh my god, my own shadow just saved me. But me being the intellectual, I'm like, that's not Zadie's shadow. I kind of looked at it, I was like, that kind of looks like Ricky, and lo and behold, I was right. That was Ricky. After they get away from that shadow being, she's talking to her shadow, and she's like, why are you doing this, or why did you save me? And the shadow responds by saying, like, I hate you too, because that's what Zadie was saying to Ricky in his room. And so then she realizes that it's Ricky. They hug, and that's the end. So now there's just a bunch of questions like, why is he a shadow? Why can she see this? What the hell is that other shadow attacking, and why is it attacking Zadie? All questions I want answered. I have no answer to them. But it's a good book. It's a very, very good book, like I said. And the art by Garbett. I don't know the first name. Give me 1 second. The art by Lee Garbett. It's great. It works beautifully. The shadows are amazing. Joe Henderson is the writer, and he did a great job. Like I said, it's you kind of feel for Zadie a little bit. Remembering, I mean, I have to remember the high school days. You know, it gives you a compelling sibling relationship. Basically, you know, he's coming back to save her. That's pretty awesome. And there's a little mystery there. And my mystery, not only with the shadow monster, and how Ricky is a shadow, is why is the mom so mean? Like, why is she not mean, but she's lashing out? You know what I mean? So can't wait to find that out. Definitely give this thumbs up, 2 thumbs up. Go pick it up. Yeah, that's it. That's my thoughts on Shadecraft. Let me know what you think down below. Like, subscribe if you like this video. Obviously, if you're still here, you like the video, so please subscribe. I'll be doing a lot more of these not weekly, but recap / reviews of the books that are in my pull list. I'll put a link down below to my leagues. I'm sorry, what's it called? Give me 1 second. The leagueofcomicgeeks.com. That's where I'll put a link down below that has my pull list, so you can see what I'm gonna read. What most likely I'm going to make a video of my thoughts, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on them as well. That's why I'm making the video, so I can get it out there and connect with fellow nerds. Other than that, yeah, no, have a great day, night, afternoon, siesta, I don't know. See you later.